guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good week. A couple of DC updates for today. So, first of all, Amazon has struck a big deal with Warner Brothers Discovery to stream DC animated content on Prime Video. So, this is coming from Deadline. A quote from the article says HBO Max is the first step, but we're in the process of making a big deal with Amazon featuring DC branded content in animation. So that is pretty interesting given that, like it says, HBO Max is the first step. That is Warner Brothers Discovery owned streaming service. So you might kind of wonder, like, why would they also put, if they have their own streaming service, why would they put, animated content or any other kind of content on a different streaming service? But it makes sense that they said HBO Max is the first step. And then they're also going to, expand and do a deal with Amazon Prime to have animated stuff. It says animated, so I don't think it's going to also include live action or like, you know, the other, I guess it's just animation at this point, according to the article and according to the quote. I do remember thinking back. I do remember David Zaslav, I believe, at kind of the beginning of the merger, saying that they are going to trying to expand DC as much as possible and not only limit it to HBO Max or other streaming services, other the Warner Brothers Discovery umbrella, because they are. Another thing is that they're also going to have like it's their own. I don't know if it's going to be like a different thing from HBO Max, but remember, since they are now merging everything that was under Discovery and now everything that's under Warner Brothers, all the streaming stuff, they're going to have like a streaming service that encompasses all of those things. And so that's another thing that they are working on after this merger. And it's, there was some information about it kind of early on after the merger was completed. So that's another thing. But I do remember Zaslav saying that they're not going to only have, they're not going to just limit DC stuff or other Warner Brothers Discovery things to just HBO Max and the upcoming streaming service that they are creating to combine all of those properties together. So it makes sense that they are also doing deals with other streaming services, and clearly Amazon Prime is a big one. So we'll see what kind of DC animation they go ahead and include on Amazon Prime in the near future. Also, Ccxp is currently going on right now. It is a big Comic Con event in Brazil, and there are booths. They have booths for Shazam Fury of the Gods, Aquaman, The Flash, or Aquaman 2, and the Flash movie. So there have been some images floating around from those, from that event. If you're on Twitter or social media, you've probably seen some pictures floating around. One picture I really appreciated is a picture of this banner of we have Wonder Woman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, Black Adam, Aquaman, and Henry Cavill's Superman. So it's just exciting to see this at a big Comic Con event because it's been so long since we have had any kind of inclusion for Henry Cavill's Superman at a Comic Con or at any kind of, you know, event like this where you announce things and share things and have trailers and just anything like that. It's been a long time since we've seen Henry Cavill's Superman being included. Sometimes we would see, like, okay, if they have suits on display or they have, things like that. It's been so long since we've seen him included. And to be on this banner with other DC characters, a lot of times they'll have, when they have banners like this somewhere, Warner Brothers in the past, it would not have Henry Cavill's Superman. It would have a different version of Superman. And I mean, it would be pretty awesome if Ben Affleck's Batman was there included as well. But I think it's kind of showing, Robert Pattinson's Batman is obviously a newer addition to the DC universe. But I do believe James Gunn recently confirmed on Twitter that he is staying separate from the rest of, like, what we consider the core, DC members in the live action universe. So he is going to remain in a separate universe, but he is part of overall, like the overall DC live action. So, they included him here. He's a new addition. And so is Black Adam. So it was just pretty awesome to see Henry Cavill's Superman being included finally again at, big Comic Con events. Worldwide, it's been different. Like other you know, um, con events were like they love Henry Cavill's Superman and Zack's movies, right? So worldwide it's different. It's just like the main, like the Warner Brothers headquarters here in the States in the past, the old regime, that didn't want to include him in anything because I think they know that fans are going to take that and be like, oh my God, he's coming back. You know, they didn't want fans to take that and run with it in the past. But now we know he's back. So it's awesome to see him being included there. There's some pictures floating around from the Flash booth, and they're like a new updated Flash logo, some cool setups of like Shazam Fury of the Gods, their booth setup, and the Flash booth setup as well. James Gunn also posted a picture of Kingdom Come, which he had made his as his banner on another social media um, platform, but now he also shared the picture here of Kingdom Come with the caption making plans. So I don't, just as I said in that video before about when he made it his banner on the other social media platform, I don't know if he's teasing Kingdom Come or if it's just a picture that he's been sharing or using. You know, he's been sharing other DC pictures as well. I don't know regarding Ccxp. I don't know if we're going to be getting any kind of footage from, you know, The Flash, Aquaman 2, Shazam. There are a lot of DC movies coming out next year, so um, you know, those three, and then also Blue Beetle is coming out next year. I don't know, since these three movies have a booth there, I don't know if they're going to be sharing any kind of footage and whatnot, but it would be cool to see something from, you know, any of the movies coming out next year, but I'm not sure at this point. So if anything pops up like footage or, you know, a teaser or something like that, I'll be sure to share it on the channel. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Check out any videos you might have missed recently. I uploaded a Rebel Moon short yesterday. And also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you feel so inclined, and we'll see you guys next time.